What's up, kid folk? It's RJ Young. I am not on a step mill. As a matter of fact, I just got off a step mill. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button because I upload a video every single day. It's always college football related, sports related. We have a good time. Those of you that have been so kind to give us great feedback on the Big 12, Big 10, and currently the Pac-12 Media Day interviews, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the #1 ranked show wherever it is you get your podcast, and of course right here on the YouTubes where I do things like this. In addition to our scheduled show, I do reaction to stuff like Quinn Ewers has decided to forego his senior season of college football and enroll early at the Ohio State University. This is a very big deal. It's a very big deal because we have not seen a player enroll early for the reasons that Ewers has. Last year, Tony Grimes, who was the #1 cornerback in the 2021 class, reclassified so that he could get to North Carolina early. This is after Virginia decided not to play high school football. And rather than miss a year, he finished high school and then enrolled with North Carolina Tar Heels. And he's going to play for Dre Bly this year. I expect him to be a tremendous player at North Carolina and for Mac Brown. For Ewers, though, this is a business decision. So the landscape here is Quinn Ewers was been offered deals as an Ohio State quarterback commit at South Lake Carroll, and having just played in the state championship game where his team lost to Cade Klubnik's Austin Westlake. Cade Klubnik is committed to Clemson and the Elite 11 MVP. Ewers was thought to probably win that award. He lost it to Cade Klubnik, and at the time, though, was the #1 rated quarterback in the 2022 class. And that's a big deal because at the time, he's also one of just 6 players with a 1.000 rating, according to the 247 Sports Composite, which makes him one of the 6th highest rated recruits in the rankings era, alongside guys like Jadeveon Clowney and Vince Young. So why did this business decision come to fruition? It's quite simply about principles. So the state of Texas does not allow high school recruits of any kind to sign name, image, and likeness agreements while they're still in high school to make money on their name, image, and likeness based on where they're going to college. Now, Ewers had been offered a deal in particular that was going to give him equity in the company. Short business here, you own a stake in the company, right? Along with cash considerations. That's a very big deal. It's setting you up for your future after football, which is the point of, I think, playing football professionally, or at least wanting to go to a big-time college football program like Ohio State. You don't go there just because you think an education is valuable. You go there because you want to play for championships and you want to have an opportunity to play in the NFL and make millions of dollars and then invest those millions of dollars so that you can create generational wealth. This is what the Ewers are talking about. He doesn't need this, but they also think, hey, look, if it's there for him and the state of Texas is not going to let him do this, and we had the option to enroll early at Ohio State, we're going to do that. He needed 1 English credit. And after getting that 1 English credit, he has decided to show up in Columbus and get acclimated as soon as he can. I don't think he's going to be up for the starting quarterback job come September 2nd when Ohio State has to play Minnesota. I don't see that happening. There are those that think that by mid-year he could be that guy, but I think that guy is going to be CJ Stroud, and Ewers is going to spend this year, not unlike Stroud and Jack Miller did last year, getting ready to compete for the job, perhaps in a year or even 2 years' time, alongside one Kyle McCord. That means you have 4 top-flight quarterbacks. Your 2 4-stars are your upperclassmen, if you will, in Jack Miller and CJ Stroud. And, of course, Kyle McCord and Quinn Ewers are 5-star quarterbacks. This is not going to be regular because Ewers is unique. He's unique in that he is this highly rated. He's unique in that he had the opportunity to finish up an English credit and then go to college. And he's unique in that he was being offered these opportunities in a state that would not allow him to capitalize on those opportunities. I think the take here is the state legislature in Texas, which is a business economy, wild, screwed this up for high school football in Texas, meaning we didn't get to see Quinn Ewers play a senior season. I don't think you're going to see more kids opt out because they think that they can get a deal. I think you're going to see them opt out because they have a deal in a place where they can't capitalize on that deal. That's the thing here. I don't think that most states are going to try to get in the way of high school football players making money. And I say that because this makes sense if you just think of the kids as a small business. And the reason I put it that way is nobody has a problem with Quinn Ewers driving a golf cart in the summer. Nobody has a problem with him flipping burgers at McDonald's. But they got a problem with him making money off of being himself and doing what he likes to do and the fame that comes with that. Get out of here. Miss me with that. This is the United States of America. This is a free market capitalistic system. Reward goes to the folks who are highly valued. And if you can increase your value, that's what you should do in this system, right? The folks that are fighting this, I don't tend to think understand where they live and what the system is about and what the system allows for. And the folks that want to fight this saying, I don't think that high school football players should be incentivized to make money. I'm going, okay, so how did you get your first car? Your mommy and daddy buy it for you? Okay, if they didn't, did you work for it? And if you could work for it playing football or basketball or baseball, would you do that? Or would you go flip burgers or work at concession stands at Mohawk like I did? Okay? Let's not make this into something that it is not. I think you are yelling at clouds at this point. I had this conversation with a sports talk show host, who had the audacity to say, I don't want my doctor to choose a scalpel based on its price. I just want him to choose the best scalpel. I got news for you, bro. Hospitals are businesses too. Or have you not been paying attention? Hello? Come on. Come on. Look, I think Quinn Ewers is doing the best thing for himself and his future, and I think his family ought to be applauded for doing this. More than that, Ryan Day, who has been like, bring him. Let's do it. Let's see if we can make this happen, and let's make Ohio State into the most attractive football program and institution that we possibly can. And one way to do that is to ensure that the kids can make money on their name, image, and likeness, which is law. Okay. Entering into contracts, man. It's a fundamental right. Being an American. Deuces.